When I am president, the Federal Rebuilding Coordinator will report directly to me, and we will ensure that resources show results. It's time to cut the red tape so that the federal government is a partner, not an opponent, in getting things done here in New Orleans and here in the Gulf Coast.
Nice to see you, Tony.
Vanessa Gueringer.
How are you? So nice to see you.
What will you do as president to help rebuild New Orleans?
When I'm president, I'm going to hire one guy or gal who is directly in charge of rebuilding. And that person is going to be accountable to me and is going to be reporting to me every single week. What progress are you making? What progress are you making? And if you aren't making progress, I will fire you and I will hire somebody else. That's priority number one. But priority number two is rebuilding the infrastructure down in New Orleans.
Mr. President, I'm standing at the site of the Pete Sanchez Center that encompassed a senior citizens program, a Head Start program, a police substation, a health clinic, and a gym. Also at this site, our firemen still sit in a mobile trailer. It has been 5 years since Hurricane Katrina, and it has not been rebuilt. We've been ripped off.
You still have schools that are empty. You still have hospitals that don't work and have no doctors and have no nurses. You've got police departments operating out of trailers.
Mr. President, we're standing at the site of the Oliver Bush Park, the largest park in the lower Ninth Ward. Our kids have no place to play. This is the site of Alfred Lawless High School. Some $91.4 million federal dollars were given to the city of New Orleans for schools in this area. The Recovery School District, the Orleans Parish School Board, and the city of New Orleans continues to say we do not have the population to support our high school, yet our elementary school is bulging at the seams. We need a high school. We've been ripped off.
You got to build infrastructure to make New Orleans livable, and you've got to make sure that the people who want to come home are actually getting that money. And that's something that I will prioritize as President of the United States.
Mr. President, this is an impassioned plea, an SOS, if you will, a battle cry to hear the voices of the people of this community, the lower Ninth Ward. We ask that you initiate and launch a federal probe into where our recovery dollars are. Myself and others all over the country looked on with pride when we watch you take the oath of office and walk into those doors of the White House. We believed at that time that we would experience that hope and change that you talked so much about when you were campaigning. We ask that you intervene in this devastating nightmare we are still experiencing. We know you can make this right with a stroke of a pen. Thank you.